Okay, when we get talking about taxes, it can be stressful, although good weekend to kind of huddle down and do your taxes. Sunday going to be a rainy day. But, it doesn't always have to be expensive, and it doesn't always have to be stressful or confusing. And joining us live this morning to talk more about that is Francis Horton, the CEO of the Community Assistance Center. They are helping eligible Atlantans file for free this year. Francis, good morning to you. Great to see you, sir.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you having us this morning.
No, absolutely. Let's just give a broad overview, first of all, for folks who aren't familiar. What is the Community Assistance Center all about?
Community Assistance Center exists to prevent homelessness and alleviate hunger. And within that, we have a number of services that attack basic needs, food, clothing, and shelter. And we also have some services that deal with the keeping folks beyond the crisis that brings them to us. That's part of our VITA program.
All right, so it is tax season. It is upon us. And also there at CAC, you do free tax help for certain folks. How can people know if they qualify?
Well, our Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program has been around CAC since 2010. And in that time, Dan, have prepared and filed some 5,000 tax returns, and that has resulted in $5 million going back into homes and tax credits.
Wow.
And refunds. It's a valuable service that folks can qualify for if they make no more than $67,000 a year, they have limited English proficiency, or they have a disabled member of their family. Any of those things may qualify them for free tax preparation.
And Francis, what have you found in all your years of helping with this? When it comes to working families, what do they tell you? What do they get out of this in return?
Well, one of the things that they get out of it, Dan, is money back into their home. So that helps to take care of those other needs that they have in life, food, clothing, shelter kinds of needs. But Dan, let me tell you a quick story. We had a lady come last year for help with her taxes. She drove over from Augusta on a Saturday morning for a 9 o'clock appointment. I met her and I said, I bet there are tax preparers in Augusta. Then I bet we can find some that do it for free. She said, yeah, I know, but I've dealt with CAC before, and I trust CAC. And so that's one of the things they get out of it as well, is they're working with a team of people that they know are going to do a good job. They're going to work in the best interest of that client, and so they get that trust factor as well.
If somebody out there is watching, they hear that story and they say, all right, I'm ready to trust CAC. What's the first step? What should they be doing? How do you go about making an appointment, et cetera?
Well, first of all, we'll see if they're qualified for the free assistance, and a couple of ways they can do that is go to our website, ourcac.org/VITA. That's ourcac.org/VITA. We also have a helpline they can call, 770-552-4015. That's 770-552-4015. They can contact us through one of those two avenues, and we can help them determine whether or not they're eligible and make them an appointment to come in.
Francis, when folks hear free, they might get a little concerned. Who exactly is preparing my taxes? Are they going to be done correctly? Can you fill us in on that?
Absolutely, Dan. We've got an incredible team, actually an award-winning team of volunteers, 40-plus folk that come to just for the purpose of helping folks with their tax returns. Last year, this team got an award from the United Way, who is the primary implementer of the program in cooperation with the IRS. We got an award for the team that handles the hardest cases in the greater metro area. So other VITA teams send those hard cases to us because they know our team can handle them, will do a good job, will stay the extra hour, go the extra mile to help our clients. And so they can be pretty trustful that we've got a team that knows what they're doing and going to do the best job possible for them.
Francis, I know it must be rewarding for you, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but when you hear the story of like that woman in Augusta who continues to come back to you year after year, and then you give us those numbers of all the millions of dollars you help put back in the pockets of local folks, I mean, what keeps you coming back to this year in and year out?
Well, it's just that, Dan. It's the satisfaction of knowing that we're helping our community, and when we help the families within that community, then it lifts the community, it lifts the state, it lifts all of us around that. So, Dan, it really is a community effort. The word community and Community Assistance Center means something. So we want to help those neighbors that have a need in any way that we can. And we have a number of ways that we do that. We have a full slate of full menu of services that really is a holistic approach to meeting those needs. And we want to make sure our families get toward financial stability.
Francis Horton, it's been great talking with you this morning. Hope you come back on sometime and keep us apprised of everything going on there at Community Assistance Center.
Well, I appreciate that, Dan. You guys have a great weekend.
All right, same to you, sir. Thanks.